Okay, so here we go. Come on, everybody. Can you clap your hands? Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap on, everybody. Can you clap your hands? It's circle time. Come on, everybody. Can you wiggle your fingers? Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Come on, everybody. Can you wiggle your fingers? It's circle time. Come on, everybody. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes.
That's no hard.
Come on, everybody. Can you wiggle your toes? It's circle time. Oh my goodness. Did everybody have a good time today at the beach?
Yeah.
So now, in 3 more days, we are going to celebrate. Remember the rules. Quiet hands if you want to say something, okay? In 3 more days.
It's only, I think only an administrator can log in because it says locked. I tried with mine, nothing. I don't think that it will be able to log in.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mary. So in 3 more days, Ty, we are going to celebrate actually my favorite holiday in the whole wide world. Did you know? Can you tell me with your quiet hands? Yes, Tamar?
Pesach.
Pesach is, how did you know that Pesach was my favorite holiday?
so quietly.
How did you know that Pesach was my favorite holiday, Tamar?
Because we eat matzah. Because we eat
Remember,
matzah.
how does Pesach, how do you know Pesach is my favorite holiday?
So quiet.
Yes?
Because I love it so much.
I love it so much. How do you know that I love it so much, Perlita?
Because you said what holiday do you like, and the next holiday is Pesach, and you said the next holiday is going to be a big holiday, and the next holiday is Pesach. So we
Good
knew
job. So last week when we were here, we had a survey. And the survey had a question, one question. And the question was, which is your favorite Jewish holiday? Maura Raquel answered Pesach. So Perlita remembered that my favorite holiday is Pesach from the survey that we took last time.
We're learning about world.
Write down Pesach because I want to tell you something very, very interesting today. Something very interesting today that I don't think you know.
Okay, just want to make sure I told you.
50 years ago, maybe 60 years ago.
Oh my God.
Sit on your bum. 60 years ago. You know what this is? The map of what?
The whole world.
This is the map of the world? No, it's not Egypt. It's the map of
The desert.
no, this is the map of the United
Of
States.
Asia.
This is the map of the United States. As a matter of fact,
That's where I was born.
if you look here,
Born.
this is Florida. This is where we are right now. We live right here in Miami, in Florida. So 60 years ago, I want to tell you something.
That
60 years ago, there was a man, and his name was, do you remember this guy?
No.
Do you remember his name? Have you ever seen him before?
Yes.
He had a very, very special name. His
Mr.
name
Snowman.
was Martin. Let's write it down. Martin
Luther King
Jr. There you go. You know him.
I forgot Luther King.
Luther
King
King
Martin King
Jr. So Martin Luther King Jr. was a very special man. First of all, he was very, very smart. Very, very smart. Not only he was very, very smart, but he knew how to speak to people very, very, very well. And Martin Luther King Jr. was black. What does that mean? He was black.
All black.
He was black. What does that
It was,
mean? He was
it
black.
was all black.
He was all black. Actually, he was African American because he was born in Africa,
Oh my
but
God.
he lived in the
I
United
was
States.
born in the United States.
So Martin Luther King was African American. He was black.
Junior.
Junior. And he actually said, because long time ago, you know how the Jews were slaves in Egypt?
Yeah.
So the black people were slaves for the white people. And in this states right down here, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, there were a lot of black people. And those black people were slaves to white people. So Martin Luther King Jr. said, that is not fair. It is not fair that black people are slaves, right? It is not fair that black people are slaves. Black people deserve to have the same rights like white people. They can go to school, they can buy a house, they can...
Yes, I know, but Noya no.
Noya, go, sweetie.
Yes.
They can do parties, they can have good jobs, they can get paid well for doing the good jobs, right? So he actually fought very, very hard for civil rights for the black people. He wanted all the black people to be the same as the white people. Now let me ask you a question. And if you know the answer, use your quiet hands, okay? Ready? Who remembers what is to be a slave?
I know.
Quiet hands, please. What is to be a slave? Yes.
Work so hard.
You work very hard. What else?
You work all day and night.
You work very hard all day, all night. What else?
Oh, I know. X-ray.
Wait, Eli.
If the guards didn't give you to drink, maybe the Jewish people will die and there will not be any pyramids.
So you work every day and every night. You work very hard. You have a little bit of food and a little bit of water. What else? What else? Do you think slaves get paid for their work?
No, they don't.
Sometimes they don't, and sometimes they get very, 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 very little amount of money paid. Do you think that's fair? Put on your thinking hats right now. How would you feel if you were a slave?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. And
I
Mona,
would feel sad because I don't know how to do
Mona will feel sad. How about you, Shira? How would you feel?
I feel very tired.
You will feel very tired because you'll be working day
And
and night.
I'm always tired.
Adam, how would you feel if you were a slave? Adam had his hand up. Motion.
I was gonna be very tired and I was thirsty, so I couldn't work every day and night. So I had it, and then they found me, and then they said go work, and I couldn't because my hand was
Tired. So you'll be very tired. How would you feel tomorrow if you were a slave?
I would feel nauseous.
You would feel nauseous. How about you, Atai? How would you feel?
I will feel like sad and tired and hungry, and my feelings will miss my daddy and mom, and my hands are gonna hurt so hard and
Oh
wet.
my goodness, so many feelings. That's right. That's exactly how the slaves felt. Perlita, how would you feel if you were a slave?
I will feel exhausted.
Exhausted because you'll be working day in, day out, tired the whole day. Yes, Abrami.
If I had a real slave, I would feel so mad. I would be so mad.
Why would you be so mad?
Because I really don't like slaves.
You really don't like to be a slave, right?
And one thing I saw a real slave with sand.
You saw a real slave? Where?
With sand.
Oh my goodness.
In
Yes,
America.
Eli.
And when I'm gonna work, you know what I'm gonna do? When I'm gonna
The question is,
I'm gonna-
how would you feel if you were a slave?
I'm gonna be dizzy and dizzy.
You're going to be dizzy of all
Actually,
the
one
work.
time I had a real slave, and the slave get in my belly.
Well, hopefully slaves don't exist anymore. So imagine, so Martin Luther King Jr. helped making sure that all the African American people had the same rights as white people. What is this?
Handcuffs.
What does that mean? You know what slaves used to wear?
That's handcuffs.
Some some slaves used to wear these on their feet.
Why did I have a circle and a line
Because that means that
inside?
we don't want to wear handcuffs. We don't want our African
Well,
American people
one
to
time
wear.
when Mikey was a pilot on prom, he printed handcuffs to
Well,
school.
when you're playing pretend, that's fine, but we don't want real slaves.
Yeah, if you want real thing, you're gonna.
Right? So we said the slaves work day and night, the whole day, every day. They get a little bit of money or sometimes no money, a little bit of food and sometimes not a lot of
I never
food.
gonna do anything.
What else? Do they get vacations?
No.
Do they have their own homes?
No.
Do they have their own clothes?
No.
Do they have, can they go to school?
No.
No. Can they own a house?
No.
Can they own a car?
No.
Can they buy their own food?
No.
Mama, can you please sit down?
No.
No. Slaves cannot have any of all those good things that we have. Okay.
Even water?
A little bit of water just to survive.
Because they're gonna die.
A little bit of water because yes, they need to survive. But guess what?
They don't want
Guess
to
what
die.
we're gonna do right now? Right now, we're gonna go on those virtual trips that we
But
were
I'm
discussing last week.
Who's taking first? Last week.